y'all, and welcome back to Common Creatures, the TTRPG podcast. I am your keeper, Rob. We're doing Mask of Nyarlathotep, and I'm here with the other Common Creatures. I'm with Joe.
Hey, y'all.
I'm with Ethan.
Wah, 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 wah.
I'm with Zach.
Hello.
I'm with Joseph.
Howdy, y'all.
And last but not least, I'm with Michelina.
What up?
What up, indeed, gamers? We are here for another episode. Make some noise! Boop, 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 boop. Oh my goodness! No.
Are we on dropout now?
Oh god, Ethan's
For
Wiki
free?
Feet score is gonna go up. Right?
My bad.
I've seen Ethan's feet 2 days in a row now, and that's 2 days too many.
Well, how about that's going to be our conversation to start this, right? If your feet were to go onto Wiki Feet, what do you think your score would be? And you got to be honest. You got to be honest here.
Okay.
Of course, your feet's not going to be on there. I'm not taking pictures. I'm not going to do anything like that. But if they were, if I were to take pictures and put them on there. Also, how do you feel about feet? All right, Ethan, go.
The NDA that I signed when I joined this production company said that they have the legal right to sell my feet. Anyways, it wouldn't be that high. Honestly, my right foot is really good. My left foot, you know what? Never mind. I'd
Could
say
use
probably
work.
a 6.5
6 out of 10?
out of 10. Yeah, it's not ugly. I got kind of manly feet, little Hobbit-esque, but
There's a market for everything. I don't know why you're selling yourself so short, big dog.
true.
I don't know. Joseph, what about you? You got some pretty feeties over there?
Now I'm looking down at my feet and I'm like, maybe if I trim down the hair, like not fully shave because I'm butch, but kind of like how Ethan said, like a little bit of hobbity feet. But I guess out of 10, I don't know, a 6 or a 7 maybe.
Oh, 6'7", 6'7".
Oh, God bless.
Let's go, Zach. Zach, what about you? How do you feel about your feet? Your feetsies?
I'd say I'm maybe like a 4 or 5. I don't think I have very appealing feet to an objective audience. I think
And the objective is beaten off. All right.
I'm just trying to get the views up. He's like, he's trying to hit those hashtag marks. And we say feet enough.
Hashtag
We've already said 6'7". We're appealing to a wide range of audiences here.
Exactly. I'm glad someone's getting with the program. Joe, how do you feel about your feeties?
I think I get pretty high.
I don't think we have to let the girls answer this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Yeah, I fear my mom does watch this.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Hi,
You
Wendy.
can tell us
Mom
off
has
air.
now
It's fine.
seen my feet. Sorry. Sorry.
So what do you think your mom's answer would be?
Yes, if you're answering from the perspective of your
No, okay, wait, no. Stop.
Zach's gonna get a phone call, and it's just your mom.
That's so crazy.
Speaking of
She's like,
moms,
I actually don't
Robert
think I
had,
want you to be on the show
biggest
anymore.
crush on my mom growing up in high school.
Oh,
I did.
That's one of the first things he's ever told me about you.
What?
Yeah, I was
My
like,
mom-
this is Joseph. He's a
Yeah.
really good friend of mine. He has a really attractive mom.
Joseph, super good friend of mine. He's gay. His mom is hot as fuck.
Those are the top
Like-
3 things you need to know
Top
about.
3 things: super good friend, gay, hot mom.
Now, I never said hot on air, but I'm saying attractive to get myself out of there in case she ever watches this.
In
On
case you
air.
watch this, yeah.
Sorry, I'm taken now. So,
He couldn't
As
be your
if you had a
stepdad,
chance.
Joseph.
You can.
could have been the dad that stepped up. Anyways, I'm going to say possibly for my score.
Oh my god, we're back at it? I thought
Oh
we were
yeah,
done.
absolutely. We got to do. We'll do full circle for the guys, and then but I'll do like a 6.5 for me, and I hate feet. But anyways,
6.5, hate feed, am taken.
am taken. Those are the 3 things you need to know about
The
me.
3 things about Robert, yeah.
You know what? Let's end it there. We'll be right back. Hey, common creatures, what's up? It's me, GM Rob, here to say thank you very much for listening to our show. If you want a little bit more of us, make sure to follow us on TikTok and on Instagram. Our social medias are going to be down below. There, you're going to see some behind-the-scenes looks, some highlights, and just some good skits sometimes. Every once in a while, Maddie gets us to do some really funny skits. If you're watching or listening on YouTube, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you're listening on your podcast app of choice, please leave us a review. If you like us, give us 5 stars. We'd really appreciate that. All of these things help us out a lot, and we'd really, really appreciate it. We'll even possibly shout you out on the next podcast. Lastly, don't forget to join our Discord to talk to other common creatures and members of the cast. Now, back to our show. And we're back.
What?
You're gonna cut all of that, right?
That's all cut out. They're gonna come back and be like, "What the fuck were they talking about?" But you know what? We're back.
I'll tell you what
Hey,
we were talking about.
is anyone below luck right now?
I
Wait,
think-
like, did any of us use luck last?
I think it's just like if anyone if they don't have luck at all, or if they used luck in like any of the past or below their max, I believe that they can do the check. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that.
I believe Joseph was the only one.
I'm still like 1 point beneath my luck max.
All right. Go ahead and do the roll, and once again we wait and we just look at Joseph and hope he fails.
Can he do the roll while he's insane?
Oh yeah. This is like pre-session stuff. So
Here we go, Joseph. Let's go luck maxing.
And I
He did not.
no,
luck
but you have
max.
to
That's
be
good.
above. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one.
Oh, I
So-
beat it,
70
so I had to be above. Okay.
So go ahead and roll the d10 and get your whatever luck back. Please get a 1. Please get a. Oh no, you only are missing 1, right?
I only need 1, so
Oh.
that's all I need.
Somehow he gets a negative.
I somehow get. Oh, that would have been cool. All right,
Cool.
so I'm back in my.
So go ahead and add 5 to yours. So you're at 54 now.
If
Nope.
my max is 50,
51.
it can only go up 51.
Oh yeah, then go ahead. Boom.
Can it go above the luck that you started with?
I believe it can, but you know what? I'm gonna look it up. And while I look it up, would anyone like to do the recap?
I can go.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we started off with being in the room. Charlie's down. Archie is looking over him with Mr. Jesse Hughes. And then we're in the room. We get this letter read out loud. Oh no, we got this letter that we had gotten from Rizzo, and basically tells us that De Mendoza is like really old, and then the professor Jesse
And ugly.
He's
Very
an uggo. He's a no. I was gonna say something, but
I don't think you're allowed to say slurs on this podcast.
Please don't.
I was gonna say, is this a safe space? I was gonna say he's fat, ugly, and bald, but we don't know if he's bald yet. Yeah, we get the letter. We find out De Mendoza is like 400 years old. Jesse gives us like more insight, saying that like these rumors that he heard around the village that he was old and that he was like part of the Kara Siri.
Karisiri, yes.
Karisiri, yeah. And then we went back to the hotel. We had no luck finding De Mendoza at the university. We went back to the hotel. Archie, in his fit of rage and just emotions, confronted De Mendoza at his door. There was a little standoff between De Mendoza, Larkin, and us, and De Mendoza was able to hurt Archie and then book it. And then we tried doing the same, intimidating Larkin, and we did cause just a slight bit of damage. But he also booked it. Trip was able to shoot him, but then we kind of lost them because they were too fast for us. And then we are currently in their rooms investigating. Myself, Harmon, and Archie are in De Mendoza's room. We found a sword. We found a like little gold folio book that Archie looked in and became insane, temporarily insane, just looking at visions, yelling out little things here and there. But yeah, that's where we are. And then Theodora and Jesse are in the other room, and Trip is at the bar.
Not being a part of the team.
That's my recap.
I have my own team.
Recap.
And you earn 1 bonus die for this episode. Bwimp,
Yep.
bwimp, 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 bwimp.
Boy.
And this just in, Ethan, I needed this just in from you, from your voice, even though you're like balls deep in that right there.
This just in.
Turns out you can get higher than your starting value for luck. So, Joseph, go ahead and add the rest of those 5 points onto there.
But
So can all of us do a luck check up to 99?
only
No,
if we're under our max,
Only
right?
if you're under your
Use it.
max. It says right here. Actually, if you, yes, correct. Only if you're under your max, and that's the only time the max is going to be used for the rest of the campaign. Cool. So we're going to start yet again from the same angle that we ended last episode, which is a close-up shot of Archie's face as he is completely just having a seizure. Then we pull back and we see the entire room. We see Iris and we see Harmon just looking at Archie. What would you like to do?
Seeing that he kind of got like this from looking at the folio, the gold folio tablet thing, I just wrap it up in a blanket and kind of just keep it close to my chest. And I don't know, I guess I try to see if he's responding to anything I do, so I like kind of squeeze his hand and just say like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay.
How do you react to that, Archie?
I think I'll just squeeze onto your hand. Like, don't let me go, Charlie. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
And I would say at this point, your seizure is ending,
Okay.
but you are still in a state of temporary insanity and will be.
I was like, we were there for 10 hours?
No, you end your seizure, but you are in a state of temporary insanity for the next 10 hours. So
Okay.
role play that as you please.
And then I look at Harmon and I say, do you think you can get Trip so we can take him to bed? I think he just needs a real good rest.
Yeah, I can do that. And then, although I feel like before this, I'm gonna take the sword, the golden sword. Gonna put it on my person.
Oh, okay. I will add that to your inventory as we speak.
And then I'm gonna go walk up to Trip and be like, my good sir, I think your help could be used. We seem to have come into a situation.
Okay. Yeah, okay. And I'll just
Thank
head
you.
back.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna hold his hand as we walk back to the room.
Can I?
You're holding Trip's hand or you're holding Archie's hand?
Trip's hand.
Oh, okay.
Archie's still on the floor.
Okay.
You're just gonna slowly.
I feel like as we get there, we're both gonna, or I'm gonna like try to get Trip and be like, we should like take him, put him into a bed, let him get through this little bout that he's going through.
Cool.
This is the first time I'm seeing him, so what the hell happened? I was gone for
That's a good
5
question.
minutes.
That's a good question, and you shouldn't have been gone, or else you would have seen what happened. But we found some
Really
artifacts.
exhausted.
Found some artifacts in this room, and it seemed like he had a particular connection to one that seemed to have rattled him a little bit. But I believe in time he'll be fine.
And then I'm holding the folio just like and on my arm, and I'm like, yeah, this thing right here. So don't look at it.
Or do.
You saying not to look at it makes me want to look at it.
You'll see all.
Maybe the-
I'm stronger
I
than
know.
him.
China, Big Ben, Charlie.
Big Ben.
Yes, Big Ben.
What were the other places that I saw, Rob?
You saw a pyramid that was covered in like grease that has like its top is cracked.
Mhm.
And then you saw China, and you saw what you think is China, and what you know is Big Ben. Big Ben, not Big Bend, not in Texas.
I was like, I didn't know he had been to a Texas National Park. That's pretty cool.
We've been
Beautiful
to.
mountains, beautiful mountains.
So while this is happening, we'll cut over to Theodora and Jackson Elias in the other room, not having known what's going on. Michelina, you had rolled in hard success, correct?
11 under 25.
Cool.
About 15 minutes ago.
About 15 minutes.
Well, now we're looking at half an hour.
Yeah. Cool. You are in this mess with Jackson Elias, and Jackson is like, how the hell are we to find anything in here? And he's like kind of like picking up like pieces of paper and such. And you immediately go to what looks like a little desk in the corner of the room, and you see just amongst like scattered papers that are there. You see a map that has like a red line dotted across it, as well as a bunch of paperwork that looks like the information and invoices for what looks like a bunch of trucks they're scheduled to come in the morning to take you all to onto the expedition as well. I'm gonna go ahead and share the map on Foundry Virtual Tabletop so you all can see it as well. But you see it starts here in Lima, it goes through a bunch of different cities, then through kind of the wild across the coast until finally it ends in a town called Puno. And then at the very, very end, it looks like written on there are ruins. So it looks like that either Larkin or De Mendoza had spent time purposely putting down specific places that they want to go ahead and track. So you find all that information with that hard.
Cool. I would like to pick that information up and put it
Cool.
somewhere, just maybe in my hands.
Yeah,
And
you go ahead and
hold
pick it up.
onto it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it still smell like rotting meat in Larkin's room?
It has the lingering smell, but it's not as thick as it was before.
I feel like I want to look in the bathroom. I feel like every horror movie I've ever seen, whenever there's a smell of like rotting flesh or dead meat, it's always like in the connected bathroom, like in a tub.
Yeah, sure. So you go ahead, you go to the bathroom, you open up the door, and once again, it is also just a filthy mess in here. There's clothes all over the floor, and you see what looks like in the bathroom that looks kind of like black sludge in there as well.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. I might like Jackson, get in here. What the hell is that?
He walks in behind you, kind of like puts the door in a little bit more so you can get in. He's like, holy shit, what the hell? And he goes in there and he starts smelling it, and he's like, oh, and you see him like start to like gag a little bit. He's like, what the hell is this?
I don't know. I was hoping you may have a better idea than I did.
No, it was the first time I've ever seen anything like this. What is he doing in here? You're looking at it, and it doesn't look like anything that you would know that would come out of a human body.
Sick, nasty. Is there anything in the chaos? Like, I don't know. Is there like an empty pill bottle or case of some kind that I could maybe scrape it into?
Yeah, I would say like there are like little cups and such that you get at like hotels that you could possibly use that, as well as like some hotel stationery that you can put in there.
Yeah, I'll scrape that shit into a cup.
Cool. And I'd say you maybe put like the piece of stationery on top of it to kind of
Yeah,
hold it there.
absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
All right.
And has anything else kind of peeked out to me? I checked the desk. Are the drawers of everything like open and spilling out too? Like, is that how chaotic it is?
Absolutely, yeah. It looks like that Larkin had a ton of stuff. Even though, like, the next morning the expedition was supposed to start at like 8 a.m. bright. Your guys were going to be leaving from Lima. This guy had not packed whatsoever. Like, there's still clothes and such all over the place. You do see what looks like the morphine bottle that you see on there.
I was about to say, is that still there? Because I'm gonna pick that up. I would probably hand some of the stuff off to Jackson. Be like, here, hold this. I need this too, just in case we encounter him again. I'll be like,
So definitely, like, you see the injector, you see the morphine that's still there as well.
I thought it was heroin.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it's heroin. I said morphine. Same, you know. Different branding. You do see that. You see the injector as well. And as you're grabbing for it, you see a picture of a woman right next to it.
I pick up the photo and I turn it around to see if any information. People used to do that back in the day. They'd be like, so-and-so this year.
Yeah, so it's in kind of like a picture frame. Did you want to take it out of the picture frame?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So you pick it up and you see that it is a picture of a black woman. And you turn it around, you open it up, you pull it out, and you see the name Mweru behind it.
How do you spell that?
M''WERU. Mweru.
Does it have a year or no?
It does not have a year.
That doesn't feel historically accurate. Okay, Jesse, do you see anything else interesting in here? Because I can't make heads or tails of this mess.
He looks around and is like, I don't even know how you found all that stuff. No, and he kind of has like a bunch of shit in his hands from like you just like handing him stuff. So he's just like he's like, I think we found enough in here.
All right, let's go reconvene with the crew and see what they found.
Cool. Yeah, you leave Larkin's room and immediately turn into the next room, and you just see Archie on the floor, and everyone's surrounding him.
What the hell is going on?
He's all right. He's just needs a rest.
He's had a long day.
All right.
I truthfully have no clue what's happening.
Wait, you're British now?
No, definitely not. No.
He was trying something.
He was trying something.
Yeah. I'm still this is out of character. This is above table. I am still a British man pretending to be an American man.
Okay.
Just like enough to like sprinkle in like, oh, he's probably lying. Like everyone knows he's probably lying.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, the only one that knows he's lying is Archie so far.
Yeah. Who's insane, so don't listen to him.
Staring at you.
Yeah, when he says Big Ben, I think he's talking about me. I think he's ready to expose my identity.
And as like everything is happening right here, you see Jackson Elias looking down at his watch, and he's like, well, quite some time's passed. It's about 5 o'clock. We got a long day tomorrow. Is there anything else that y'all guys would like to do? We could follow. We could get ready for the night. We can go shopping. We can do whatever you like.
Sloth. I'm kidding.
I'd be like, wait.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I want to like take this moment, look around, and be like, are we going on this expedition tomorrow?
Jesse looks around. Jesse, you see Jackson looking around. Oh yeah, and he's like, I need to see this through. We don't know what this piece of gold that you have does. We don't know what Larkin and De Mendoza are gonna do. Who's to say that when they get there, they're gonna do something? Who knows? They're gonna hurt the locals. You don't have to come. I'm gonna go.
There's something we can't comprehend. I believe we should go and see. Yes.
He speaks.
You slip back into your.
Your coma.
Yeah, am I full? The seizure's passed. Like I can like.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good to be.
It's just a little.
He's
out.
just traumatized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shell shocked.
Shell shocked. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, I think there's things outside of our view that require further explanation. I will join you on this expedition.
Well, that's good to hear.
I guess we better get ready for it then.
Oh God.
Sounds like it. I'm down the hall. I heard Theodora say, "Let's get sloshed." Quite frankly, that sounds great to me. I
will
believe
get the drinks.
I believe Larkin, his tab is still open. He kind of ran out of here without closing it, so I say we run that shit up.
Oh, yeah.
I think I would like to do a little like I don't know, research experimentation, because like I have the piece of gold that I knew like did damage and made the freaking little larva thing explode. But now I have this like gold ornate sword that I found. And I wonder if I can, I guess like there is the blood, like the black goo
I have
that was
black
on the ground.
sludge.
Yeah, there was more from where Trip shot Larkin as he was running away. I feel like I would like to do some experimentation on it to see if the gold sword has the same effect.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great. So you're gonna do that. Does anyone else want to do anything else? Jackson's gonna go get a drink for sure.
I'm already at the bar.
Cool. Trip's already at the bar.
Before we do all this, I would like to say I also shared my findings in the room with everyone.
Sweet. So you have a thing of sludge also to mess with Harmon. Iris, what'd you like to do?
I'd like to go with Horman.
Cool. And Archie.
I
He's
think
asleep.
Archie. I think Archie will write a letter for Charlie, because we leave on the morrow, right? We leave tomorrow for the expedition.
Correct.
I think he'd write a letter to Charlie, essentially just saying like my love, I must find out what this is, what's done this to you. I cannot stop until I know that you are safe. Please stay here. Rest up, be well. And if I can go see him before we leave, I'd like to. But if not, I will just write the letter, seal it closed, and have it sent to whatever hospital he was sent to.
Sure, yeah, you can definitely go
Also-
see him, yeah.
I would like to say, upon hearing that Harmon's researching, I'll grab one drink from the bar and then join them in the research with drink in hand. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to research horror novels. Like, what's more interesting than exploding black sludge
Definitely.
to a horror novel?
I'm here for the camaraderie with Jackson.
Cool. So you and Jackson are gonna go head over to the bar. Y'all three are gonna go research, and then Archie's gonna go check out Charlie. We're gonna go ahead and start with the research group. So Theodora, you have your drink. Where are you guys gonna do this? You're gonna do this in a room? You're gonna do this in the lobby? Like I said, there's not a lot of people here, so you could do it out in the open if you wanted to, or you could head to a room.
I'll probably head back to freaking De Mendoza's room.
Cool. Sweet. So you all meet in De Mendoza's room. Like I said, completely pristine. There's another desk in there. So I'll say you start bringing out all these different artifacts and such that you've collected so far. You have the what looks like a mirror. You have the sword. You have the piece of gold, as well as a couple of things of sludge. Tell me, what is your in your mind's eye? What are you doing with this?
I think how I envision this is I partition out this black sludge that I have into 3 separate little piles, and then I get the original gold piece that I have from university that we went to 1st,
Mhm.
and I touch it against the pile.
You touch the gold
What-
against the pile, the first pile.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Immediately as you start moving towards it, your hand starts to shake. Not as much as it was when it was touching Larkin, but it starts to shake a little bit. And as soon as you touch it, that section catches on fire and disappears.
Okay. Now I do the same thing to the second pile with the gold sword or the sword. I don't know if it's gold.
It's just like
Whatever
a
it's made
regular
at.
ornate sword. Yeah.
Okay, with the sword, yeah.
You put the sword into the thing. You don't feel any vibrations or anything. You just get like the tip of the sword becomes a little bit black at the end.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
And then I guess I do that with the last mirror thing.
So you touch the mirror to the. Are you opening up the mirror, or are you just like touching the mirror?
This is the
with
thing that drove Archie crazy, right?
Correct.
I'm not gonna open it up. I'm just gonna I'm gonna place it next to it very, very carefully.
You put it next to it. Nothing happens.
What if we
Heard.
open it? Away from us. Away
I'm
from
not
us.
gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, what if you like open and close your eyes and like drop it on it? Would you hear like a sizzle or like a pop?
Do you want to do that?
I will try to do that.
I am walking out of the room, but I'm taking the sword with me and walking out of the room.
Cool. By the way, I did put that into your inventory, Zach. So you have it in there as a weapon if you'd like that as well. So you, Iris, I would say Iris and Theodora are there. They look at each other. Both close your eyes, I'm assuming, or leaving them
Yeah.
open.
Yep.
I'll close my eyes.
You open it up, and you hear nothing.
Okay, close it, and then open my eyes.
Cool. Yeah, and you look at them at the little partition that Harmon put there. Nothing has changed.
Harmon, get back in here. We're done.
All right, sure.
He turns the corner. The mirror's there. He passes out.
Peekaboo.
Cool.
Nice.
Is that
Yeah,
all you
like,
wanted to do? Or was talking more?
Yeah, I was
Well,
like,
because
yeah,
that was just the one pile of that you took sludge from the library, separated it into 3 parts. So do you want to do the same thing with the blood that Larkin left behind and what I also found in his bathroom?
Nah, I don't think that's gonna make a difference.
Is it all the
Okay.
same thing?
I
Do
would
we
say,
know if it's all the same thing?
what's the largest occult percentage you'll have together?
I have 60.
60?
I have 5.
I would say just with the 60 of you knowing, you would see that these things look very similar each.
Okay. Then yeah,
Cool.
we're probably
I
good.
was like, I thought we found another magical piece of equipment, but I believe now we did not. It's just a
Yeah, it was
Just
just
a
those
relic.
3. Correct.
Though, if we were to ever do the peekaboo maneuver on the other 2, maybe they'll go insane. So it's magic in a way.
maybe.
Then we'll go ahead and cut over to Trip and Jackson at the bar. And we just see them, and Jackson has like a rocks glass, and he's just like swishing around whiskey, and he's like, "So, how you doing?"
Yeah, I've. It's been a crazy day.
Yeah, it has, and you know, I heard it. Just want to say that. Look, I know I started this whole situation with the lie about who I am, but I think if we all want to continue to work together, we need to be honest with each other. So he puts down his glass and he turns over to you and extends his hand out and goes, "My name is Jackson Elias. And you are?"
Tripwire, MI6.
He grabs your hand and he goes, "Holy shit." And he takes his drink, looks at you, and he offers it up as like a toast. dink. He goes, what's His Royal Majesty doing for you down here?
Investigating, mostly. Doing some reconnaissance, trying to find out more about rumors that they've heard.
Well, friend, I just want to let you know, I appreciate you being honest. You know, I would appreciate a little bit more if you would share that information with our friends, because we've seen a lot of messed up shit, and I think that we are coming very quickly to a point that we need to know that we can trust each other. We see men bleeding black, undead, vampire, fat-sucking things. I trust you. I want our friends to say the same.
Agreed. If we're going to get through this, we need to do this together.
Amen, brother. And he takes another sip. Is there anything else you want to say to him?
No.
All right. Then we'll cut away from that, and we'll see Archie going to a university hospital that's there on campus. We see him like running through the doors, pushing up open doors, and you see Charlie on kind of a gurney of sorts, just kind of laying down. You see that he has like IVs stuck into him, and he's laying there. He looks like he's still hurt, but he looks significantly better from just the few hours that you guys were gone. And he's looking at you and goes, Archie. And he goes to reach out for your hand. Do you take it?
Yes. I don't even care if we're alone. Yeah. I'll take his hand.
He grabs your hand and he brings you close. He brings you close. He's like, I'm so sorry. I was so stupid.
No. It's fine. What happened?
I just wanted some water. I left. Professor Sanchez said that there was other coolers around, so I went to just get some water. And that man, that long-haired man, just ran up. He was covered in blood and what looked like a weird, greasy around his mouth. I tried to say hello. It's proper, and he immediately just pulled out a pistol and shot me.
Was it Mendoza, the man that you saw? Oh, I don't think he saw him, did he? No, I think
he did, because he was briefly in the meeting.
Oh, yes. I was like, was it Mendoza, the man with the sunken in eyes?
Yes, it was.
Okay. I'm going to stop him. Don't worry, my dear. I'm going. I've seen crazy things. There are things at work that I cannot comprehend yet, but I must continue on this expedition. You have to stay here. I need to know that you are safe and away from this danger.
With you saying that, and you're saying like you've seen things, he grabs your head and brings it to his forehead, so you're touching foreheads, and he's like, I'm not gonna leave you. In the morning, I've already discussed it with the physicians here. I'm coming with you.
Is he fit for travel? Do I know, is this gonna be a death sentence for him if he comes with us? Or is he gonna be fine enough to travel?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay, that's I have 1 in medicine. 77 over 1.
I would say you're still shook. And even with the base amount of medical knowledge that you cannot tell his physical any maladies he has. You do know that he has been shot, but they've kind of cleared him. They're you've done the best that you can do. They've removed the bullet. They've done as much as they can do. The best they can do is just give him medication to not be in so much pain.
Okay. Are you sure that it's quite dangerous? There seems to be more of that man. He's not... Guns are not the only thing that are the danger here.
As you're like continue talking, you're saying that he like puts a finger to your mouth. He's like, "I'm coming. No ifs, ands, or buts. Where you go, I go."
Fine. Let's go back to the hotel. I'll sign whatever discharge papers to get him back to the hotel.
Cool. We fade to black. Is there anything else anyone wants to do before the night ends?
Yuri.
Stop.
Isn't Yuri lesbian? And
Yes.
Yuri is men?
Oh,
Yes.
So it fades to black, and we wake up the next morning, and we see...
How many hours has it been since 5 p.m. yesterday?
It's been over. So he's over his temporary insanity at this point.
Good.
So you're still shook. You still have like in the book it still says like you're still kind of messed up, but like you're still kind of like shooken up, but you don't have to play the temporary insanity anymore.
Okay.
So it's the next morning. It's like 7:30 a.m. You all come out of your respective rooms, and you see Jackson Elias is there with his luggage. He's like, "The trucks are here. Miss Theodora, you had the invoices, correct?"
Yes, I did.
Well, I think, Larkin isn't here, so I think if we just show them the invoices, they might just let us take the trucks and we begin our journey.
You might be onto something. And then I go and I show. I'll take Jackson with me because, well, I mean, I speak some Latin, but I don't think.
She has a crush on him.
No. Because he speaks Spanish.
He does speak Spanish.
Be like, show them this. Tell them.
Yeah, so you two go out there and y'all guys have a conversation, and they're like putting up thumbs up and like let's go. They're ready. Y'all guys just immediately get on the trucks.
Yeah.
Cool. Y'all guys
Can I
load up
bring
into-
my bow and arrow with me?
Yeah,
Like
I would say
sling
at
it
this
across
point-
my back like a backpack.
Yeah, I'd say at this point, if you have larger weapons, like I know McLean and Zach do, like Zach has this rifle as well, you're free to take them out now as you're going out into the wild.
Sick.
So this drive is going to be basically 3 days just to get to Puno. So we don't have to role play all 3 days. We can just go day one. Y'all guys are traveling around. You stop at Ica. It's the last city before the major trek that is going to be kind of just the coast. Day two, you start going across the coast. And as day 3 begins, you all each begin to feel the truck start to elevate an elevation. And I need each of you all to give me a con roll.
When do we
this
stop
is-
at Buc-ee's?
And
What
this
is
is
my
going
con?
to signify the altitude.
Do you want to fail or pass this?
You have to
want
let us
pass
know,
this. You want to pass
Oh.
this.
I have 24 under 70, so a hard success.
Cool. You're good.
No.
30 under 45. Regular success.
30 under 45, regular
I
success.
got a
Did mine roll?
Damn. Archie
Yeah, I got
failed.
fail.
He rolled a
Jesus Christ.
91, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
So everyone except Archie
and me.
success. Oh, and you?
Yeah.
You didn't have a.
I
Oh yeah, you
rolled.
also failed.
Yeah.
So the two of you.
You die.
Wait.
Sorry. Yeah, you die. You
Yeah,
blow. You begin
Altitude
to
too
feel
much.
tired, and you have headaches and dizziness as you start to come up with altitude sickness.
Cool.
So you all would need to make a con roll every day while in the Highlands to see if you can acclimatize to the environment. But until then, let's try to see. You will be getting a penalty die on all opposed rolls.
Opposed
and you
rolls.
need to get to a higher degree of success than what it is.
So,
So just
if we want to dodge, we would
So-
have to take that penalty die.
correct.
Okay.
Correct.
But like normal spot hiddens and other things like that, no penalty rate.
Correct. That's correct. Yeah. But everything that needs a success will need a higher degree of success for you. So it's going to be just a little bit more difficult for you all. But this will be a daily thing for you to.
That sounds a lot more.
Yeah. So you finally pull up to a town called Puno. The trucks stop. And immediately Jackson Elias, is getting off. We'll cut out to a scene of like the truck door. And Jackson Elias gets off with his bag and he's like starts stretching out. He's like, well, damn, that's been a long time, huh? Good to stretch the legs out. He sees the three of you, the rest of you all come out as well. He sees both Iris and Archie like not in great shape, and already Charlie not in great shape either. He's like, all right, take it easy, guys, take it easy. Say, while we're out here, I actually have a contact. One of the first people I talked to when I was out here investigating, the death cults and stuff. She's in a little town about 2 miles outside of Puno, but I have a feeling she might have a little bit more information for us. Of course, if you don't feel like you can do it, we can stay in town until the next day. It's no biggie, but I would like to go see her. So if anyone would like to come, feel free.
I ain't got nothing
Join
else to
ya?
do.
Cool. All right. So we'll just do this, and then we'll find some place for some shut-eye tonight. That sound good? All right.
Yeah.
So he starts to like look for transportation, but no one wants to leave the city. So he's like, well, 2 miles on foot, huh? You all begin to walk 2 miles out until finally you see what looks like a little island island. It's like a strip of land in the middle of what looks like a river that's going kind of around it. And there's like a raft there to go across. Jackson Elias gets on
moat.
Huh? Yeah, it's
It
kind
has
of like
a moat.
it's not like a moat. It's like a natural sort of thing, but
A natural moat.
yeah, where like the river kind of spreads around it and keeps going forward. And he gets onto the raft and he's like, "All right, all aboard." And he like hands out a hand to Iris and to Theodora. The rest of y'all get on. He gets what looks like a little stick for the raft, and he starts like pushing against the water. Anyone that would like to, go ahead and give me a spot hidden check.
Yeah.
Sky.
So
63 under 70.
Cool, that's a success.
Brother.
21 under 25.
Nice. Success.
Brother. Is this a regular
that's-
success?
Yeah, so that's gonna be a failure for you, Archie.
Yep.
77 over 25.
Cool. So the only person that sees it is Harmon. But so as Jackson Elias is pushing the rest of you all across. Harmon, I'm thinking like you're just kind of taking a look around the environment.
Archie
And-
62.
Archie also sees it.
No, because he has the
Wait,
altitude
I
sickness.
had a regular.
I thought it was only for
success.
opposed.
Yeah.
Opposed rolls.
It's so no.
Okay.
It's different. He takes the penalty die for opposed checks.
What about
So-
regular success?
Oh, yeah,
Regular
you're
success
right, you're right,
works.
you're right.
Regular
Okay.
success works as well. So the two of you kind of looking around, I'd say probably Harmon just kind of looking around, and Theodora with your author's eye trying to get, like this might be a good story someday. You see while you're in the middle of the water, right behind you there's an older Peruvian woman and like maybe a 17-year-old Peruvian boy that are just standing stiff right where the two of you were, just like staring at you all. And as you feel the break from like the land and the raft hitting it, I'd say like you like feel that your vision turns towards the new land, then you turn back and they're gone. You make land and Jackson Elias is like, all right guys, she's not that far. I know we're tired, but she'll probably give us some tea or some beverages while we're there. Let's keep going. And he pushes forward a little bit more.
I think as we're getting off the raft, I'm gonna look over at Theodora and be like,
Did you see
did you
that?
just fucking see that?
Let me write that down. Like, that is some genius writing right there.
Jackson Elias starts leading you off to this one little hut that's kind of in the middle of what looks like a little civilization. There's like maybe 5 huts here. It's really small. And as you pull up, there is this older Peruvian woman, deep set wrinkles on her face, just sunburnt, sun-kissed with all the just really dark skin. And she's sitting there, and as soon as Elias walks up, she has like a little bit of a smile, and she like says in Spanish, welcome back, Mr. Elias. And he walks up to her, gets her hand, and he kisses it, and he ushers back to you all, and starts speaking in Spanish to her, and she ushers you all in to sit down, and they begin to have a little bit of conversation, and you can't. I would say probably really only Iris can understand what's going on very briefly, but you can hear that they're having a discussion about wanting more information. And you see Jackson says she has a story to tell us. I mentioned that we were going towards the pyramid. That's where the expedition's going to end, and she keeps giving us warnings about going, but of course you've heard those warnings before. Were y'all ready for the story?
Yeah.
All right, and
See.
You see she starts just to begin speaking in Spanish, and as she's speaking, Jackson Elias is translating, and it's a story. It's like a big legend about an evil god that fell from the sky and landed in Lake Titicaca. Everyone laughed. Once it crashed into the water, it crawled out and immediately met a local. It was devouring everything, had so much hunger, and the local, as soon as it comes up to it, to spare his own life, tells them about the most nutritious food that could be found underground. He he leads the god over to where he finds them, and it's like in a little cave, a little armadillo hole, and he's like pulling out what looks like tubers, like potatoes, and looks like grubs, bugs, and stuff like that. And the god just wants to eat it, so it crawls into the armadillo hole, and as soon as the god crawls into it, he places a brick down that traps the god inside there. As soon as the brick is down, he runs and gets to town and tells them, we need to build something here to block this thing out. And then one by one, the people start building out what looks like a temple, and from that temple builds out a pyramid. And what they say is that there is a specific spell that is holding that elder god in place that is written in gold. And as soon as she says that, Jackson Elias looks at you, Harmony, goes, gold. Do you still have that piece?
I do. I'm kind of scared what's going to happen. So I very reluctantly take it out.
You take it out, and the woman's eyes immediately goes wide. And she kind of goes back, but then she reaches out her hand, kind of expectantly. Do you give it to her?
I guess I do. I could take an old woman if she tries to steal it.
I can take a woman.
And she holds it out in front of her. She rubs her hand, and you see she starts speaking again in Spanish to Jackson, and Jackson's like, This is a part of that spell. This is what she's saying. Do you believe this? He starts asking to you, Harmon.
From what I've seen so far, I don't know what I believe anymore.
He takes the gold and hands it back to you. And he says, thank you to the old woman. She gives you some beverages and some food, and she's there for questions. Yeah.
Yeah, I was before it ends, I want to ask Jackson to relate to her, because I don't speak Spanish, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, what? Why is everyone afraid of the dark? Why don't people want to travel at night?
He takes the information and he turns over to the woman, and he relays back to you, and he says, "It's gonna be wild." She says, "The white people."
That's it.
That's it. But she says the white people, and she sees like y'all's faces like, what? And she says the word Kari Siri.
Oh no.
And
I know that word.
again, she sees the face and like she sees the recognition of her face, and like there's like a sad smile on her face, and she starts again speaking a little bit, and she starts talking a little bit more about what she knows about the Kari Siri. She says that, you know, the atypical Kari Siri is a tall white man that usually has a really long, wide-brimmed hat that walks around with very long, sharp knives that come across to stab and gut people in the middle of the night if they are too far away.
Sharp knife. Long, sharp knife.
And they only come out at night.
She doesn't necessarily say that, but that a lot of people do go missing during the night.
What time of day is it right now?
Right now, I'd say it's maybe around like 1 p.m.-ish.
Okay.
I think I would like to be like, hey, Theodora, do you think she would maybe recognize
The symbol?
your drawing? You think maybe she could give us some information on that?
She sees, as soon as you pull out the symbol, she backs away, and she starts pointing at it, and she's just yelling, "Kari Siri, Kari Siri, Kari Siri." And she's
I tuck it away quickly, like sorry.
Yeah, you see Jackson Elias kind of go over to her, and she's like calming her down. She's like, starts speaking to Spanish, basically, be like, "Yeah, I know, it's okay.
Can I ask her in my very limited Spanish?
Sure."
Como matar Kari Siri?
You gotta say that for the gringo.
How
How
to kill the Kari Siri?
Like, how do they kill?
How do we kill the Kari Siri?
She looks at you. She shakes her head. She's like, "Nope, I've never heard of anyone killing one before."
Fuck. I didn't. That was not me in character. That was just me.
Theodora's like, "Fuck."
Fuck.
And then
Ask about the kid and the other person you saw.
The woman? Oh. Yeah, I saw a woman and a kid on the other side just watching us. Anything about that?
You say that, and then Jackson Elias relays that over, and the woman like just kind of shakes her head. She's like, "No, like Kari Siri are like European men, basically." She's like, they're tall white men with long knives.
Okay, so just someone who thought we were doing a bad thing coming over here. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very emphatic about being like, that's
it's
yeah,
white
they're
men
probably just
always.
weird.
Like,
Probably weird.
I want to ask, like, why do you live on this secluded island away from the rest of the village?
She reiterates back to you. She starts telling a little bit more of another story. Jackson lies through you all, and starts recollecting stories from her own childhood, coming across emaciated people with large discs of bites in their chests of all their fat being sucked out as a child. And as she grew older, she knew that she did not want to experience that sort of horror. So she moved to somewhere where it might be a little bit harder for these Kari Siri to get to.
Does anyone on this island ever die on this island from the Kari Siri?
She responds back, "No."
Let's stay here for the night.
Why can't the Kari Siri come over here? Because if it's in the middle of the lake, or
Yeah, that's kind of what she's alluding to, is like it's just difficult for the Kari Siri to get over like over like deep water, kind of like alluding to maybe they're not all that smart. They're really not that smart to get across. They don't know how to use basic tools.
But we've kind of seen that that's not necessarily the case anymore. I believe we've met a Kari Siri. 2, to be exact.
And Jackson Elias kind of nods. He looks over to the woman. He says the name Augustus Larkin, and she's like, never heard of him. And then he like kind of looks down and looks back up and looks back at you all and back at her, and he goes, Luis de Mendoza. And immediately the woman like hits him on the shoulder. It starts pointing at him and being like in Spanish, I told you. And Jackson Elias is like, yes, sí, yo sé. And she starts like kind of berating him in Spanish, and he turns over to you and goes, this is the woman that warned me that she believed that Luis was a Kari Siri, and I didn't believe her in the moment, and I feel foolish now.
Does she know anyone else who's a Kari Siri?
She says that the only person that she could ever know by name was Luis de Mendoza.
Okay.
About how many would you say there are? Like, how many are we up against?
She
She
kind
done a
of
consensus.
she kind of knows
5.
like the overall like conquistadors were main thing. Of course, there wasn't a lot of them, so it's definitely not in the numbers of like 5. Definitely in like maybe the 20s and such. But they are able to, like regular vampires, convert someone over to become a Kari Siri.
AKA Larkin.
Maybe.
I think so.
She does offer, like she sees you all asking like all these questions and seeing your hesitancy. She just offer, like, if you want to stay here, you can stay here in the middle of the night. Stay for
Does
the
she
night
know
if you'd like.
how? Does she know how people are converted versus just straight up eaten?
Yeah. So you asked that through there, and she basically says like through Jackson that there are legends that there is something within each Kari Siri that once they make physical contact from mouth to mouth, that they're able to pass something within them to someone else that will then convert them to a Kari Siri.
The professor, dude.
But we killed it. We got it out of him.
We did get it out of him. But does it matter?
I'm sure we're fine.
I
sure we're
think he's fine. It's like when you swallow poison, if you throw up fast enough, it doesn't, like, you might be ill for a couple hours, but it's not long-lasting effect.
That's true.
For certain poisons, yes. For
None of
bleach and
us
stuff,
do.
you're not supposed to do that.
Huh?
Fun fact on common creatures: if you swallow bleach, do not make yourself throw up. You will burn your throat even more.
Well,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. But other people.
For all of our watchers who are drinking bleach.
If you or a loved one need help,
but yeah, so you see she kind of like walks over and she walks over like to another place, and she starts kind of like making room in like one of the houses that seems to be abandoned there, and she hands you guys kind of just like blankets and such. She
Let's
ushers
spend
over
the night here.
to Jesse being to Jackson being like here, take this place, you're okay, blah blah blah. And Jackson's like, thank you very much. We'll leave right in the morning, as soon as the dawn breaks. And you guys all go inside. It is still pretty early in the morning. Well, it's still like 1:30 ish after all this conversation. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do with the day? Do you guys just want to kind of relax and talk over?
I want to investigate the rest of the island and see if I see the people that Mickey's character, I can't remember her name,
Theodora.
saw.
And
Sure. You can go ahead and walk around. Give me a spot hidden check. We're just kind of walking around.
I also want to walk around and explore, but more so like I'm taking notes about the locale and whatnot.
Cool. Give me natural world.
No, 62 over 25.
You're kind of looking around and such. There's not a lot of people here, but nothing really kind of like makes you kind of nervous. Like I said, it's kind of just like a circular island in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 22 over 10.
22 over 10? Yeah, no. Unfortunately, you don't clock anything else. Like you're able to get like, hey, there's grass, there's like some trees and such like that. But nothing like you're not able to peer into the mind's eye of the world, I guess.
That's horrible for an author.
Anything else you guys would like to do for the rest of the day?
I would like to go up and say, Miss Doll, might I? There's no easy way to access. Are you still in possession of the tablet that I saw?
I sure am.
What the hell?
For the safety of all of us, I'm not sure how much more damage it would do to me, but I don't want to look at it, but I feel it might be safer with me.
And why do you think
Should
that?
look at it.
Yeah, look at it just to be sure.
I think you're immune to it now.
It showed me these things, these beams of red light, the mountains in China, these pyramids, and at an undisclosed location, my home in London, Big Ben. There seems to be more mysteries in this, and I see how it can drive a person to the brink, and I wouldn't wish that on any of you. I feel like it might be safer if I were to hold on to it.
And then Iris, as she's like recalling watching Archie's seizure, she just like reluctantly hands it over and says, "All right, Archie, but if I see one slight little twitch, it's back to me."
Yes, thank you.
Just gonna be like puzzled looking at it and be like, who's Ben?
Stupid.
The clock.
I thought your secretary's name was Charlie.
Yeah, is Charlie just hanging out
Yeah, he's just sitting down on the bed. He's just like looking awful.
and kicking his
it's-
feet?
Altitude sickness plus almost died.
Yeah.
I know. Yes, exactly. Cool.
So, yeah, you're all in this house. You take that over. I would say time starts to pass, and you see Jackson Elias like come back into the house with like a little sack over his shoulder. He puts it down. He starts handing out cups from the bag. He pulls open like a thing of wine and starts pouring some wine to each one of our cups.
The way we're drinking every single night.
And he looks at each one of you all and he says, I appreciate you all still coming through with me for this. Charlie, hope you're doing well. And he kind of looks over at you, Trip, and he kind of gives you a look, and he says, I trust each one of y'all with my life.
Yeah,
And,
Trip, have you shared anything
very
with
quick
the
of
rest
you.
of everyone yet?
Okay, you guys got me. Okay, if we're gonna do this, we have to trust each other.
I look at him knowingly, and I smile, and I nod, and I squeeze Charlie's hand, expecting that's what he's gonna say.
Oh, that he's gonna out you?
No, that he's gonna out himself.
I'm gonna come out.
Like-
That's what I thought you.
Oh, congrats!
Okay.
My name is Tripwire. I didn't lie about that, but I don't want to commit to the British accent and fuck it up, so I'm just gonna say it
You're
straight
good.
up. My name is Tripwire, MI6. I was sent here to spy on Larkin. I got caught up in whatever this is, just doing reconnaissance for the crown, and I can do my best, but I will defend you all with my life.
Why do they care about Larkin?
Larkin was looking into some expeditions that the crown had heard rumors about. Rumors, they just sent one operative to see if potentially there was any grounds for concern. And I'm a little concerned.
I think you may have stumbled upon something.
My
Bigger
God,
than
you're not
your
from
son.
Wyoming?
Yeah, Wyoming. Who do you know from Wyoming?
My Aunt Pat.
Aunt
That's a
Pam
lie.
opens up the door, walks in.
Yeah, so I will do my best to defend you all with my life, but even I can't say what we're going up against here. So, to not dying.
And then
To not dying.
before we toast, does anyone else want to reveal a big secret?
Jackson Wise
Theodora,
goes,
if you want to tell,
I'm straight.
if you want to tell Jackson that you're in love with him, now would be the time to do so.
I thought we were trying to push the Irish Theodora story. What happened?
Ethan's
Jackson
pushing
and
for
I.
everyone.
I what?
Ethan's pushing for everyone to get with everyone.
Literally, he's like, let's just have an orgy. Like,
So yeah, Trip says to not dying, and everyone clink.
To not dying.
We fade to black, and then we come back up. Where is everyone sleeping?
on the cots and blankets, I assume we're prepared.
At the very
think-
back of the room. I am
Very
sleeping
back
at the
of the
very back in the
think-
room.
I'm gonna
Oh,
sleeping against the wall. with just,
yeah,
like, my rifle
definitely.
just like
Wait.
resting on me.
If we're, can we draw on the board the thing?
No, Robert took the
I
drawing
need to
privileges away.
visualize.
Let's
we
use
have
theater
any-
of the mind. Where are
Do
you?
we have any
Where's
like,
the door?
supplies or anything with us?
Gemini, what? Say again?
Supplies, like I'm thinking I want to make I'm thinking I want to make a tripwire.
Sure.
Like
Do you have that
booby
ability?
Trap.
Like,
Yeah, like a booby trap.
do
I
you
don't
have?
know. I don't know that I have that ability. I was just thinking of something to do. I'm scared. What would that be? Let's see.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for something.
Not electrical repair.
I would say, give me an arts and craft, just arts and crafts. So you have a 1% to make this.
So I literally have to roll a 1.
Yeah, literally have to roll a 1.
You've done it twice.
Yeah.
That's true.
If anyone can do it, it can be you. Oh, like that's crazy. If it was 1 again.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So with an 80 over 1, definitely not able to make a triple wire. But I'll just say like there's a piece of rope in front of the door.
Yeah. Start tying knots and then trying to keep tying the knot, and then somehow I untangled the knot that I previously had just tied, and then I'm just like, I give up and go to
Cool.
sleep.
Okay, so I'm seeing this little bed thing over here. So Archie and Charlie are in 2 separate cots next to the bed.
We want to
Uh,
conserve space, so we'll squeeze them closer to each other to make sure everyone has room in the in the room.
Cool.
This right here on the left is where I am.
All right.
And then
Cool.
I have
I
Harmon
rolled
and
for that.
Iris in the back against the wall.
So we come back up and
Well,
it is.
Trip, where are you sleeping?
Where are you?
Is it actually important?
Okay.
I thought we were gonna be attacked in the middle of the night. I was like, "Where's the door? We need to
We survived.
diagram this."
We come back up.
Damn it.
Archie,
I'm erasing it all.
give me. Actually, I don't even think I need a roll.
Oh God.
You turn over in the middle of the night to look
Mhm.
towards Charlie,
Okay.
and he's not there.
Oh shit.
You turn
Okay.
and you look at the front door, and it is wide open.
Oh no.
In the middle of the night, you hear a woman scream. Do you get up to investigate?
I do, and I think I'll wake the rest of the team up. Be like, something's happened. Something's happened. Charlie's missing. I'm hearing someone screaming.
Are you going to a window or are you going out the door?
I think I'll go out the door.
Cool. You run out the door. Everyone's like kind of groggy,
Um,
waking up.
Yeah, assuming that he didn't grab anything on his way out, I get up and I grab the little gold tablet.
Okay. You grab the tablet.
Assuming that this is actually happening, Trip wants to stay asleep.
Okay. Trip stays asleep. He goes back to bed. Harmon, do you pull your... I know you said you had a rifle on your chest, right? So you have a rifle. Theodora, are you pulling your bow or are you keeping it there?
It's definitely laid next to me. I might wake up a little and like kind of grab it and just kind of be awake and alert.
Okay.
Actually,
So-
you know what? I'm sorry. I said I was going to stay asleep. I won't stay asleep. I'll go. I literally
I
said
will
in the
die
last
for
scene.
all of you,
Exactly. I
but-
literally just said that in the last scene. And then that's going completely against it. So I'll go.
Cool. I'm assuming you take your Colt.
Who has the gold?
Harmon
Back.
still does, yeah.
Okay, cool.
You run out, Archie, and immediately after you, Jackson Elias, he pulls his weapon and he's bulking it after you. And immediately, both of you run out. And I would say like the camera's on both of your faces. And across both of your faces, there is red light coming across. The camera will turn around and every house on this island is on fire. And walking up to you all, outside of the fire, you see Luis de Mendoza, and right behind him, Charlie, staring at you with a single tear drop down his eye. And that's where we're going to end, and we'll see you next week.
Literally. No, because you said, and Charlie's out of bed. I was like, we must have missed when he kissed Charlie.
Yeah, he just got shot. I was like, oh, he just got shot. Robert's. Ah!